Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed this next, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, my Huda Beauty order finally came in. Today is the 5th. I placed my order on the 1st when this was released. I went ahead and made my purchase through Huda Beauty. This is available at Sephora as well, but the Sephora VIP sale is going on right now. It started today, which is a Friday, and it might sell out, FYI. So hudabeauty.com might be the only place you can get it once my video goes up. So if you want to see what I think about this eyeshadow palette and the Petri dish highlighter, then just go ahead and keep on watching. All right guys, before we dive into the eye look, let's talk real quick about the two products I purchased. She came out with the eyeshadow palette, the highlighter, 3 brushes, a like lip gloss hybrid from like a chapstick or something, and I believe that, oh, and a mask. I think it's a mask or a cream, I'm not sure. It's from her Wishful line. I only purchased the eyeshadow palette. This is the unicorn, and I do like that it's actually carton and not plastic. And this is the unicorn for the glow highlighter. Here is the palette itself. I do feel like it's very beautiful. I do like the aesthetics of it. Rose quartz are beautiful. They're just beautiful to look at. Here is the palette, and it's a very beautiful, cool toned palette, a pretty good size mirror. I do feel like this feels sturdy. The New Nude palette also feels sturdy, but the packaging is different from this one. This eyeshadow palette was made in Italy and it has a 24-month shelf life. Here is the highlighter, and it also feels pretty hefty. The plastic itself also feels pretty hefty. The mirror is nice, and it's a nice quality mirror. Here is the Petri dish highlighter. I have not dug into it, but I have definitely seen some reviews on this. This was also made in Italy and it has an 18-month shelf life. The highlighter retails for $39 and the eyeshadow palette retails for $67. So let me get you in closer and we can start on this eye look. Okay guys, I'm pretty excited to dig into this palette. I think for the first shade, the transition shade, I am going to dip into Radiate, this shade right here. I will show you guys swatches of the shades. I usually do it after I use the palette. I'm using a Refer number 15. And like I said, I'm going to use this as a transition shade. It does look like it's slightly showing up on my skin. I did prep my eyes. I used the Urban Decay eye primer, the good old school one. All right, and this shadow is blending beautifully. Okay, here is what that shade looks like. It's a beautiful mauve shade. I love tones like that. Now we're going to dip into Precious, which is like a deeper version of that first shade I dipped into, and this is like a fluffy for brush. It doesn't even have an actual number on it. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corner and the outer crease. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade. This is a really pretty shade. You can tell it has like gray tone in it. So pretty. All right guys, now I am going to dip into a dark shade, Mantra, to deepen up the outer corner just a tiny bit. And my toddler is here now. This is a Sigma E38, and I'm just going to add a tiny bit in the outer corner. That second shade I used did deepen up just a tiny bit, but I wanted a tiny bit more deep. And a little bit on the lower lash line. All right, so I'm not even sure. what to dip into as far as shimmer and metallics. So let's go in with Abundance. And then on top of that, I think I'm going to go into Blissful right here. Okay, so first Abundance, and I think I'm using my finger, leave this on like the middle, close to the outer corner. Super creamy, feels great. It's blending out beautifully. I almost didn't film today because I had a rough night last night. All right, now I'll use my index finger and go to that other shade. It looks like it might be a topper, but let's still use it and see how it goes. All right, guys, and this is what the eye look looks like before lashes and everything. I did go into Energized, this shade right here, for the inner corner. So yeah, let me put on the rest of the eyes and I will be back. All right, guys, I am back with everything done. I went in to the Tati Lashes and TL Jamie 2. This is a collab that Tati Lashes did with Jamie Genevieve. And for the waterline, I used the ColourPop Cantaloupe liner. It's like a nude. And I used just a black liner to tightline and hide my lashes. Kind of blend them in with the fake lashes. I did go in with that same inner corner shade on my brow bone. But yeah, here it is. This eye look is stunning. That inner corner shade did give me a little bit of fallout on this side, but that is because I was kind of gliding the shade instead of tapping it in like I did on this side. But it's not too bad. It's doable. But yeah, here it is. This is a beautiful, I can't get over how gorgeous this eye look is. I did not think I was going to love it this much. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start with this eye look. I think I'm going to do a pretty light, maybe pink based eye look. I'm starting with a Sigma E35 and I'm dipping into this shade right here, Cherished. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. We'll see if you can even see it. It's definitely a very light pastel pink, so you might be able to barely see it. I'm going to have to really build it up. All right, I was actually kind of able to really build that shade up. I am pretty impressed. All right, now I'm using a Sigma E38 and I'm dipping into Happiness. It's a beautiful like rose pink, and I'm going to focus this on the crease and the outer corner. I will do a quickie eye look with this palette and I'll make sure that it's a halo eye. I'm going to bring it on the lower lash line as well. Okay, this is what it's looking like, and I think I'm going to dip into Empowered. I'm going to use a small brush. This is an Alamar Cosmetics. I'm going to try and deepen up the outer corner just a tiny bit. I know that shade doesn't look ideal, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work. Let's see if I can. So it's definitely picking up product. Getting fallout. Oh man, maybe tapping it. All right, I would not suggest using a brush with that shade. And more than likely, if you use that shade, you will definitely get fallout. So yeah. Okay, now I am going to dip into Joy, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to put this right next to this shade. That's pretty. Has like a ship to it too. Might be like a duochrome. Okay, and now I am going to jump in to Magic Moon, this one right here. Even though in the camera it looks like a lilac purple, it has a shift of pink in it as well. I'm going to put this, wow, in the inner corner. Hopefully I don't get too much fallout, but I'm going to tap it and not swipe so that I don't get a ridiculous amount of fallout. I would definitely suggest doing your eye makeup first with this palette. I just needed to save time because I'm filming late at night. You guys know the drill. So yeah. All right, guys, this is what the eye look is looking like before mascara and all the other good stuff. Just wanted to show you real quick. So let me hop off and get all that on my face and then we'll be done. All right, guys, and this is the final eye look. I definitely do feel like I achieved doing a pretty light and soft pink with a tiny bit of purple in there. Yeah, this eye look is beautiful. I did put on the Cream Shop, I think that's, yeah, lashes, and I went ahead and used Makeup Geek liner in navy blue for the waterline and a black liner to tightline. And I went in to the palette and used the shade Self Love right here for the inner corner and the brow bone. But yeah, here is this look, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Let me go ahead and zoom out and show you some swatches, and then I'm just going to compare real quick to the new nude palette. All right, guys, here are swatches of the first two top rows. And that creamy shade, this one right here, the Petri dish shade, it's pretty much just like a gel with a tiny bit of glitter. It's this shade right here. You can barely see it. The two pinks, those feel drier than the other mattes that I swatched in the first two rows. But yeah, here they are. Beautiful, beautiful shades. Gorgeous. All right, and here is the last row. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shades. The two, I wouldn't say they're like glitter toppers, these two right here, because they do pack more pigment than a glitter topper, but they're gorgeous. I'm not disappointed at all at any of these shades, except for like the Petri dish looking one. Here, let me show you. I'm like really digging into it, and that's like it. That's all you get. So, I mean, if you put this on your lid, your shadow will more than likely crease. So I would definitely think that shade is probably best utilized to use under like a packing shade. So if you want to use like some of the shades that really pack a punch in this palette, maybe lay this shade on first and then put the shade on top of it. Or if you are literally doing a super almost natural, barely any makeup type of look, just use that as a, you know, one shade quick easy eye look. Then I could see you kind of utilizing it. But yeah, it's just the formula itself, it just doesn't make sense to even put it on top of anything because you honestly won't even be able to see it. All right, guys, and the next thing I wanted to do was compare the palette with the new nude by Huda Beauty. This is the only other big palette that I own by Huda Beauty. In case you forgot, this is what it looks like. This one has the concealer type of shade in there, which I have never used. And it has two glitter formulas in it. These two, they're not the best. I rarely use them when I use this palette, and they just make a mess. So I'd rather not even deal with them. But every other shade in here is beautiful. I definitely feel like it's pinky, mauvey tones as well. And then here is the new Rose Quartz palette. So totally different vibes. I mean, This one's a little more soft, I feel, and this one is more purple. It's like this one reminds me of like nude looks where you definitely want to be subtle. And then this one reminds me of a palette that you are looking to make a statement, because this palette definitely packs a punch. But yeah, okay, so this is the second eye look, swatches and whatnot. All right, so here is again the component of the highlighter. Here she is again. Now in the reviews that I did see, you really do have to swirl it so that you can activate the little balls. So yeah, it just feels like a gel, kind of. That's what it looks like. So it's pretty, it's glowy. All right, so I'm already powdered up, and let's see how it does on top of the powder. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that is very pretty. So it's definitely not going to be like a blinding highlighter. It's going to be more for those who like the glow within type of highlighter. Right off the bat though, it's probably going to stay sticky. Your hair is probably going to stick to it. All right guys, and this is what the highlighter looks like. So I will definitely have to say this highlighter is not going to be for everybody. It's sticky. It's not going to dry down. Your hair is going to get stuck to it for sure. I don't know why she chose to come out with this. I mean, I get it. Like, I get the whole rose quartz theme, but I feel like a product like this may be suitable for like the summer season when you want to be glowy, when you know you're outside and you're gonna be sticky anyways because it's hot. So I definitely feel like this probably would have gone better. Like, people wouldn't be so against it if it was summer. But it's a beautiful product. If you are somebody who loves like that glow within and the no makeup type of look, or my skin but better, and you like products like these, then I definitely feel that this product is for you. Now it is $39, so that's kind of expensive, but it is a pretty decent size. That's what it looks like after using. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be for everyone, but I definitely do feel like it is a beautiful product. I was very curious about it, and that's why I purchased it, so I can try it out for you guys and let you know what I think. But it's a beautiful product, definitely a beautiful product. Now, as far as this Rose Quartz Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, wow, it is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I am very, very happy I own this palette. If you were able to get this, or if you were able to get this during the Sephora VIB sale, then you will not be disappointed at all. And if you didn't, and the only place that you can purchase this is on the Huda Beauty website, then maybe consider asking this for a Christmas present, or if your birthday is coming up. I definitely feel like you are not going to regret it, especially if these types of tones are your tone. I like purple. I don't wear purple often, but every time I do wear it, I think to myself like, geez, why don't I wear purple more often? I did not think I was going to like this as much as I do. It's reminding me of the Natasha Denona Retrograde palette. I didn't think I was going to love that palette as much as I did, because it also has like a mauve-y purple feel to it. And just like this one, there is some warm tones in there, you know, like these right here, these here. So I feel like you can also create a warm purple tone eye look, which is awesome. Right, that is it. That is this review. I hope you enjoyed the two eye looks. I really had fun playing with this palette and also with the highlighter. I knew I was going to enjoy it because I did see, I think it was 2 reviews, and just watching it perform, I already knew, okay, like that's a product I'm going to enjoy. It's just this season right now, you know, we're in fall going into winter. It just doesn't seem ideal to use a glowy and gel-like product like this. It seems like it would be more appropriate for summer. All right, I hope you enjoyed the 2 eye looks. I hope you enjoyed watching me create them, and I will go ahead list everything else that I have on my face down below. In case you are curious, just look at the description box. I always put it in the description box. All right, guys, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm and hopefully bring in some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. I am on the wonderful journey of hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and you can really help me out by clicking the subscribe button. All right, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.